Good evening. My name is Tony Pagliacco, and I'm running for National President of Omega Delta Phi. This is episode 23 of my video web series, and for most of these videos, it's a chance for me to answer questions from brothers about my campaign platform, and it also gives me a chance to talk about challenges that we're facing as a brotherhood, or sometimes just to talk about random things that are going on during the campaign. So today's going to be a short video, but a couple of announcements is that number one is that these videos, based on feedback from brothers and alumni, we're going to be cutting these back to just once a week, probably Thursdays, and we're going to be sharing them out, just in some different circles. Part of the reason when you're campaigning is you want to get your message out to as many people as possible, and in some cases you can overdo it. And so I got feedback, and I took that feedback constructively, and I modified. So that's part of, that's a attribute of being a leader, is that you have to be able to take feedback and you have to be able to roll with it. So I think we found a happy compromise, and if there's content worth shooting, we'll do it, and we're not just going to put videos out there for video's sake. So this weekend I went to Wisconsin for the Midwest Regional Conference, and I wanted to give you a quick recap of what went on there and sort of give you some follow-up. Trip was fantastic. It was absolutely great heading out there. I'd never been out there before, and so getting a chance to see the area, meeting some new brothers, seeing some old faces I hadn't seen in a long time, meeting brothers that I've met only on Facebook, and seeing, conversing in different groups and stuff. Friday night was great. I mean, we all got into town. We got scared for a bit. We thought Oscar was going to be late because he had some flight issues. And but it all worked out. The roll call was good. It was good seeing everyone getting hyped up, and it was weird because every convention sort of starts the same way. Is that when you get to a convention and it's like a engine. It's like it's in first gear and it's starting to get going, and then by the end of the first night you're getting into a better rhythm, and then by the second day you're going full force, and then by Saturday night you're in fifth gear, and then Sunday morning you're back in first gear. But no, we had a great time Friday night. The debate and the presentations were fantastic. I feel all three of us did a fantastic job. I was very proud of us. We answered a lot of tough questions. We answered a lot of questions that the brothers had concerns about, and I thought that was great that we were able to address those issues. I felt very comfortable with the questions that were asked because they were on topics that I've already covered in a majority of these videos. My one-on-one conversations with brothers there went very, very well. I personally walked out of Friday night with a good feeling and a lot of good feedback, which was very positive because whenever you're campaigning or whenever you're presenting, you like to get honest feedback to see where you're making mistakes or where you can improve. So the next time you do something, you do it better. And so I felt that it was a very, very good night, Friday night. Oscar has the video of the debate, and so we're waiting on him to upload that so the rest of the nation can see. And I'm 100% looking forward to that video going public so everyone can see what we did in Wisconsin, because we made history that night. It was a great debate at a regional conference, and we all worked very hard at it. That Friday night we went out. And when you're in an area, like when you're at a conference like that, and you're with the two other people that you're competing against for a position like this, I was wondering if there was going to be any awkwardness, but you know what? It wasn't. We all fell back into our routines. We separated the business and personal. We had a great time Friday night going out. We joked around, talked, had a blast. I think the one part of the night that was actually really touching. We had gotten a round of drinks, and it just sort of came to us. We did a toast to Adrian, Adrian Galvin, who just passed to the Omega chapter, and it was good that we just had that moment to do that because with all the stuff that's going on, we sort of brought it back and focused on what was important. Saturday was great. We had a wonderful time at some of the presentations. The recruitment presentation that they did was great, and I hope that can get shared out across because it was really informative. And hearing some of the different feedbacks from the different chapters was very helpful in seeing how the chapters are thinking and what the mindset is. I met one brother who I had met before, Aaron Jackson from Alpha Omega. He had a lot of positive things to say in terms of recruitment also. He was adding to the conversation. And I sort of like the mentality of what I'm seeing in terms of being able to go out and recruiting not only quality but diversity and quantity too. So it's great seeing that sort of focus, starting to shape in the chapter mindset. Um, Outside of that, it was a great weekend. I have a couple of huge announcements coming up next week. I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. Can't give them to you yet. Don't want to show all my cards, but just want to thank you for watching the video. I want to thank you for all your support so far. And if you have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, you can go to my website, TonyP2015.com. Again, I want to thank the Midwest region for letting us come out there and have a blast. The banquet Saturday night was a great time also, and we had a good keynote speaker, good brotherhood, good awards, good bragging rights. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better weekend. The only thing that was negative about the entire weekend was that I got deathly sick Saturday night, and Sunday I was just plugged up on NyQuil all day until I got back. So, again, great weekend, great brotherhood. This is what we live for. This is why I'm running for president. It's because these interactions like this and our brotherhood is so strong and so determined, and we just really uphold our sacraments. It's the fuel that keeps me going. So thank you again. Have a great night.